to make sure that we're actually live. You're gonna hear baby in the background. That's just the way it's gonna go today. Let's make sure. I think I'm live. Yes. Okay. Yes. Okay, we're live. I'm going live in multiple places, so I just want to double check. All right, we are live. Yay. Okay. I finally technology's on my side. Thank you so much for being here today with me. So I'm going to be talking all about soulmate audience growth. So we're going to talk about how to grow an audience that will attract your dream clients. Now, I wonder if I could see people who are like coming on and watching. I think I see two people watching. Okay, we're good. I don't know. This is a new software. I'm sorry. Uh, so anyway, I we're going to talk about how to grow an audience that attracts your dream clients. So if you are tired of working with clients that just don't light up your soul, I've been there, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my story in a second. We'll chat about how to change that. So do you want to attract your dream clients effortlessly? We're going to talk about that too. This training's for you. If you are just like ready to let go of those clients that just don't light up your soul, and you're ready to attract the ones that you wake up every day and you're like, wow, I cannot wait to work with you. And it all starts with, building an audience of those ideal clients. So we're going to talk a lot about that today. So understanding your dream client, that's the first thing. Then we're going to talk about content that connects, and then audience growth strategies, of course, and engaging your dream audience. And then obviously in the end, you want to convert that audience to become paying clients. So this training is designed to help you gain so much clarity, create compelling content, grow your audience, and convert those dream clients effortlessly. So if you're ready to take the next step towards attracting those dream clients, let's get into it. Before we do, I want to introduce myself. I'm Laura, and I'm a marketing and sales coach and an agency owner. I help female entrepreneurs attract their soulmate clients through strategic content without burning out. That's the key. You don't want to burn out. You don't want to be working 70 hours a week, okay? Just very minimal work we're going to do. But the first step is understanding, who your ideal client is. We're going to do a few exercises today. I'm also the owner of a Facebook group called Socially Savvy Entrepreneurs. And I do free trainings every single Wednesday. So if you want to join me there, I might have the link down below. I don't know if I have a pinned comment. I really don't know. But I've been in business since 2019. And I started just like not really knowing what I was doing, as most of us do, right? So I'm gonna tell you a little bit about my story now. I did not know what I was doing, of course. I attracted the wrong people for sure. My very, very first client, I was like, yay, I got my first client. The more I worked with her, the more I realized, oh my God, this is not the person I want to work with. So here's the thing. We all go through phases in our business where we're like, we learn, we grow. We might start off doing one thing and then continue, it evolves over time, right? So I started off as a VA, and then it was a very general VA sort of role. And my prices were high for a VA. High as in $35 an hour. It wasn't that high. Like right now, my hourly rate, if I were going to do an hourly rate, it'd be more like $100 an hour. Because I know who I'm trying to target with my content. Like I know who I want to work with. So here's the thing. We all evolve. I did not want to continue working for an hourly rate. I didn't want to even be a VA anymore. So I started doing the tech side of VA stuff. I started doing landing pages, funnels, things like that. And then my first client for like my tech VA stuff, not great. She like did not light up my soul. At first I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. She was an 8-figure relationship coach. She was very, very, you know how 8-figure people can be, very demanding. And I mean, not that like, obviously I was providing a service, so it needed to be on par, but it was just one of those things where I just did not want to work with her. I woke up every day dreading that work. I did not want to do it anymore. She gave me more and more responsibility as we went on. I became her social media manager, but I realized that I like more the strategy side of things. So again, it kept evolving over time. And that's something that's going to happen with everybody. Like, put a me in the chat if you ever worked with people that you just don't enjoy working with. Now let me ask you, what if you started attracting the soulmate people like that you want to work with? What if your audience finally turned into those paying clients? How would that affect you? Like, wouldn't that be amazing? Because I know when I started attracting the right people, the game changed. The game changed for me, and it was so amazing. So here's the magic formula that I always talk about in all of my lives. If you were here with me last week, I'm streaming to multiple places, so I don't know. If you were with me last week, you know my magic formula is clarity plus plan equals success. So once you are clear on who you are targeting, what your offers are, and you have a plan to execute those things, you're going to be successful. Very, very simple formula. Sorry if you hear baby in the background. This is totally a temporary location we're at. We're visiting family in Florida, but it is what it is. Hashtag relatable, right? Okay, so I'm going to walk you through an exercise in a moment. But I want to talk about the importance of journaling. And I talked about this a little bit last week in my training last week. Journaling has changed my life, and that's something that I started implementing in the last couple of months. I journal every single day and about random things, whether it's business related, personal, and it just gives me a ton of clarity. So to understand your ideal client, you need to go beyond the demographics. I work with female entrepreneurs. I work with age, whatever, so-and-so. You need to talk really in-depth psychographics. So I journaled with a sense of deep soul certainty, like not from a place of like questioning it and what ifs and like insecurities or what about this and what about that. Like, I don't know who I'm really like, I was, unsure. No, I was very, very like whatever came out on paper, whatever I felt in that moment, this is who I want to work with. And when I did that, like I asked myself, who do you know you want to impact? Because once you know that, that is so important. It changes everything. And you're here to impact a certain type of person. Who is that person? So let's get clear on who that is by journaling. Just let it flow. Whatever comes through about that person as though it's somebody you deeply know. Like, I journaled as if I was talking to my soulmate client right in front of me and who that person is. And then it gave me so much clarity. So if I already knew exactly who my soulmate client was and I were to write a description about them, what would that say? That's the kind of thing you want to journal. The more you communicate and converse and connect to this person, the deeper understanding you have of them. And then you can create offers that it'll be irresistible to them. It'll be a no-brainer. So the journal prompts, this is like exercise number 1, although it's not really an exercise. I'm going to actually take you through a real exercise in a second. My soulmate client is ... My ideal client is, and just write whatever comes to mind, whatever that might be. Are they trailblazers? Are they go-getters? Like, mine was super poetic in the end. Like, I really I should be an author. I should write a novel. Like, that's how poetic it was at the end. Write and let everything that comes up, without fear, without judgment, without worry about, can I really help them? Can I really do this? Just let your soul speak to you for your journaling. And I promise you, you're going to get so much clarity. You need to really feel into that ideal client. What are their symptoms, their pain points? What are they going through on a personal level? What are they going through in their business? Are they feeling like a bad mom? Are people inspired by them, but they won't buy? Because that's kind of like my ideal clients. I mean, don't steal my stuff if that's not who you're trying to target. But like, really in depth of what they're going through personally and in their business, and you'll get so much clarity. You'll be able to tailor your offers toward them, and you'll see. Now you're thinking, how do I call in these people? How do I grow my audience of these like ideal clients? We'll talk about that in a second. I want to do another little exercise, or an actual exercise. I'm gonna share my iPad. Let me see if I can do this. I'm using eCam, so it worked. Yay. Okay, hopefully you can see that. Okay, so I want you to write two columns. Let's do like a fun pink. 2 columns. On the left, oh my gosh, my drawing. This is fun. On the left, I want you to write your current clients. Oh my gosh, my handwriting. And then your dream soulmate clients on the right. Okay. So I'm talking really in depth. And I did this exercise when I first started. For example, my current clients that I was working with, even when I turned more into deep, into marketing from VA work, these were people that wanted a quick fix. They wanted quick results. They wanted stuff done for them, like done for you. I did done for you work. I'm like trying to steer clear of that, although I do still have an agency and I'm still doing tons of, actual content stuff. They want a strategy done for them. They don't want to implement anything themselves. No implementation. So again, you would do this for what? Implement. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to spell. How embarrassing. Um, I obviously whatever it is for your ideal people, but I'm talking like 10 to 20 things on that in this column. Like, are they broke? Like, I know that was my issue. Like, I had someone say they couldn't afford no $500 for done for you services, and that was like I was lowballing it for them. Okay, they may not have an audience, no audience. They're starting from scratch. This is all for me, so you would do it for you. Now, my dream clients, they know what they want, so they're sure of themselves. They just know they need more focus, more focus. Oh my gosh, my handwriting. It's hard to write on an iPad. Hopefully you can see this, can you? Okay, there you go. Now you can see it. I'm sorry. They're tired of jumping around. Maybe they need some mindset work. They're ready to hire. That's the huge thing. They're ready to work with you. And who exactly are these people? That's what you need to find out through your journaling. But this is such a great exercise to do to make you realize that you're never going to get anyone to work with you if they're broke, if they want quick results, because you may not be able to provide that for them. What you do want to do is mindset. You want to help them with their mindset. You want to work with someone who just needs more focus and ultimately who's ready. Again, this is specific to you and your ideal clients and who you're currently working with right now. Again, I'm sorry for your baby. It is what it is. So that's a really great exercise to do to try to figure out how you can attract your ideal clients. Now let's talk about how we're going to call these people in, how we're going to grow our audience to see how we can actually convert them into paying clients, right? Once you identify who they are, though, that's like the biggest thing. You're going to be able to attract them with your messaging and your content because you're going to, it's going to be so irresistible to them, They'll be raising their hands to work with you. So how do you do this? You show up as if the crowds are already there. Like your soulmate clients are already watching you. Like they're already waiting to work with you. They're waiting to buy from you. You show up like you have like an audience of millions of these ideal people. Show up with that energy and you'll see how they come flocking in. It's like sort of like manifesting. You're like, I'm starting this. I'm gonna fake it till you make it. Like pretend like they're already there. How would you speak to your ideal client? Are you currently speaking that way in your content? Because I can guarantee you that is likely not the case. So once you bring that energy, you will see that you'll have your soulmate clients. They're going to show up like magic. Okay? And start communicating, conversing, and creating as though they're already in your life at this moment. So another exercise I want to take you through is jot down 10 things that you would share or create a post about for, like, this can be relevant to like your own offers or whatever, your services, whatever it might be. But make sure you're targeting your ideal clients. And if you want, you can do sort of the column thing. Again, let's do this. Why not? So if we do this, okay, sorry. Where did it go? If we do this, on the column right, on the left column, let's do blue. Current content, and then content that speaks to your ideal content. Let's call it ideal content. That's sort of weird, but whatever. So you take a look at your last 5 posts. How are you speaking to your audience right now in those posts? Like it might be something like you're attracting your how to get your first client. If that's who you want to work with, that's great. Then keep doing that content. But a lot of these people, guess what? They don't have money. So it's something that you need to consider. Ideal content would be something like go from 5K months if you want to target beginners to 10K months. I'm actually thinking of hosting a challenge, how to get to your first 10K month. We'll see. So jot down 10 of these things. Once I did this, I started speaking directly to my soulmate clients through my content. So a little recap of the exercises. Number 1, journal about your ideal client. It'll change your life. You'll get so much clarity. Number 2, the 2 columns. And then number 3, you're going to do maybe another 2-column thing if you want to jot down the 10 things that you would say, share, or create a post about relevant to your services, but that's speaking directly to these soulmate clients. Okay, so once you have content that connects with your ideal clients, right? That's number 2. Number 3, audience growth strategies. So, I talk about this all the time. Consistency is key with this. Now, I'm not saying you have to post every day. I don't actually think that's effective, and I think that's a great way to lead to burnout, which is something that I teach my clients not to do. No burning out. If you can only post 3 times a week, then you can only post 3 times a week. But make sure you post the same 3 days every single week for a month, at least. And then if you want to repurpose your content. If you can't, choose one platform. Or choose 2 platforms, Facebook and Instagram, to repurpose your content on, right? Engaging your dream audience, again, speaking directly to them through your content, it's gonna be a no-brainer to them. They're gonna be like, okay, yes, I want everything. You want to create bingeable content, right? When I find somebody online, I become obsessed with them. Like if I'm really like drawn in by them, I literally binge all of their content. Recently, I found a business coach, literally stalk her on Instagram and TikTok. Oh my gosh. Like, her content is so bingeable. That's what you want to be. You want to be that irresistible to your ideal clients, right? Once you have that, converting them is going to be so easy. You won't have to convince them. They're going to be like, okay, it's like literally a no-brainer to work with you. I cannot wait. I will literally sign up right now. So that's pretty much all I have for you. I'm going to go into a lot more detail in a little mini course that I am hosting starting on Monday. So this is Monday, September 18th, and it's all of next week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, from 12 to 1 p.m. Eastern. It's a live mini course. It is currently, the price is $99, which is a great price. Okay. The link will be in the comments. Hopefully, I don't know if it's already pinned there. I really don't know, but I check back later. I'm also here to answer any questions. I'm not seeing any questions pop in. Maybe I just, love the exercise. Oh my god, people are actually okay. I'm sorry, I haven't really seen the comments. I'm so bad. It's my first time using Ecamm. I'm so sorry. So anyway, if you want to unlock my exact strategy that got me 12 new clients in August, and I'm well on my way to, I have a wait list in September. Like, I don't think I can take anybody in September, to be honest. This course is going to give you my exact strategy. Now, of course, strategy varies from person to person. What worked for me may not work for you, but that's something that this mini course, it's because it's live, you're going to get a one-to-one sort of hot seat coaching aspect to it, which is something that is so important. So I can give you all of my strategies, but what you want is implementation, is help with implementation. And that's what I'm going to be there to do for you. And that's what I do with my one-on-one like coaching clients. But if you are ready to get fully booked, again, fully booked looks different for different people. So it's not, it may be like, okay, I just need one more client to get fully booked. But to get that one last client, you may need some extra support. So that's what I'm here for. So it's going to give you a system to land clients on repeat. And this is like a taste of what it's like to work with me at a way fraction of the price. So this is a 5-day live mini course. Like I said, it's for new or seasoned online service providers, so coaches, VAs. I have had quite a few people sign up. I think a couple of them are virtual assistants. Another is like that she's starting like an online school. That's pretty cool. Like I know everyone who's signed up like in depth because I've actually had conversations with them. So feel free to DM me if you have any questions about this. I'm happy to answer. Um, Maybe you just haven't realized the full potential of Facebook. But Facebook is how I got all of those 12 clients. I haven't gotten any clients from Instagram. Like, well, I haven't really used my methods on Instagram. So it's a whole different beast. Like I have gotten clients from Instagram, but it hasn't really been as successful as Facebook. So we're gonna do 5 days. Each of the 5 days have different topics. So day one is find your magnetic messaging for your brand and individual offers. We'll talk about free offers, paid offers, just like a general messaging for your brand. Day two is the 10 viral posts that will get you fully booked. I know 10 seems like a lot, but we're going to talk about the importance of having these 10 viral posts because visibility is super important. We'll talk about that. Day three is optimizing your personal Facebook profile, which I see so many people not doing to their full capacity. And this is so anyone who visits your page is begging to work with you. Day four is leveraging other Facebook groups to find your soulmate clients. And day five is the client attraction formula, which I talked a little bit about today. You know, clarity plus plan equals success, but it's going to help you put the funnel together. So this is a Facebook funnel mini course. It's a live mini course. The price right now is $99. You can still jump in once we start, but the price will be going up. Again, the link will be in the pinned comment. I'm happy to answer any questions that anyone might have. I don't see any questions coming in, but if I'll look back later. This was a little bit of a shorter live because I have a baby who's falling asleep sitting up right now and I have to put him to bed. But hopefully this was helpful in any way. I will be going into a lot of depth in this mini course. You'll get exercises, workbooks, sort of homework. It's not gonna be crazy like you have to do this homework by tomorrow, but I'm here to help you implement so you start seeing results like that week. I want everyone who joins that course to get at least one client in that week, and it's totally possible if you actually implement what I'm teaching you. So that's everything. Thank you so much for hanging out with me today. Hopefully you found this helpful, and yeah, leave your questions if you have any, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.